Adoption is when a family gives a child a second chance by taking them into their home and making them a part of their family. Most of the time, the family adopts within their own race to make the child feel more comfortable, but sometimes families adopt outside of their own race and engage in interracial adoption. Today we will talk to a young man named Matthew Olson, who is one of the thousands of people in America adopted by a family of a different race. This is a first-hand look at interracial adoption. Matthew Olson is a young man with a very bright future. He is a music major at Penn State University and has always been involved in various school activities, including track and field, glee club, theater, the school marching band, and choir.
I was born in the capital of South Korea, which is Seoul, and I now reside in Bradford County, Pennsylvania, in a town nobody's ever heard of, with my adoptive family, who, as far as I'm concerned, is my real family. My father is a chemical engineer. He got his master's, I believe, at Clarkson University. He works for one of the leading chemical plants in the country, which is DuPont. My mom got a bachelor's as a nurse practitioner. She worked for a long time as a nurse practitioner until she had me. My sister, Allie, is a senior in high school, and my brother, Jesse, is a junior in high school. Incidentally, Jesse is the only true biological member of our family. Well, my parents never really tried to hide the fact that I was ever adopted. I mean, obviously, it'd be kind of hard because I look different from everyone else in my family, but, like I said, they're open and honest with me. When I was growing up, I was never treated any differently. I never thought of myself as Asian because my family never treated me differently. My friends never treated me differently. And, I really didn't start to, I guess, become totally self-aware of my ethnicity until 10th grade in high school. I grew up in a rural part of Pennsylvania, so naturally most of my friends were Caucasian, simple, not simple, country folk.
Matt is very unique. Like he acts very different to most people I know. I wouldn't say he acts like other Asians, but in many ways he doesn't really act like other Americans either. I don't think he's Asian in terms of like the way his attitude and personality and stuff like that.
I would say Matt is very kooky. He's very outgoing. Again, you think of Asians as kind of like these big clustered people, nerdy, always worried about math.
I assumed he might be good at math and stuff like that, but I guess not. He's a music major. It's totally different to what the stereotypes say, so.
Matt is definitely beyond the stereotype.
If I had been living with a Korean family for my whole life, I probably would have felt more comfortable in my natural environment, but since I grew up in America, I think I'm more comfortable associating with my family.
Some experts believe if a child is adopted by a family of a different race, the child will lose their original culture. This being a valid statement, what really defines culture, and can it really be lost?
It doesn't matter. Culture is just where you grow up. It has nothing to do with your genes, nothing to do with what race you are biologically.
I would say culture is what you're born into, but that depends on your aspect of culture.
It's all about what you grew up with, about what you learn, and what you think is right.
Matthew is a happy young man with a loving family and a promising future. His adoption hasn't stopped him from achieving his goals. Being adopted has given him a lot of opportunities that he might not have had growing up in Korea.
Wait, can I say black in this?